The Staten Island Monastery, also known as the Seaview Hospital, has a reputation for being haunted. It was originally built in the early 20th century as a treatment facility for tuberculosis patients. The hospital's remote location, imposing architecture, and its history of treating contagious diseases have contributed to its eerie reputation. In the early 20th century, tuberculosis was a widespread and deadly disease, particularly in urban areas like New York City. To combat the spread of tuberculosis and provide care for the affected individuals, the city decided to construct the Seaview Hospital on Staten Island. The hospital's location was chosen for its isolation, providing patients with fresh air and a serene environment conducive to recovery. Designed by architect Raymond F. Amiral, Seaview Hospital was built in 1905 with state-of-the-art facilities for tuberculosis treatment. The hospital's architecture reflected the prevailing medical theories of the time, emphasizing open-air pavilions and expensive grounds to promote patient well-being. The campus featured interconnected buildings arranged in a campus-like setting with separate wards for men, women, and children. The treatment of tuberculosis at Seaview Hospital followed the principles of rest, fresh air, and isolation, which were considered essential for combating the disease. Patients were encouraged to spend time outdoors in the hospital gardens and verandas, while advanced medical techniques such as pneumothorax and artificial pneumothorax were employed to collapse diseased lung tissue and promote healing. Over the years, Seaview Hospital became a leading institution in the treatment of tuberculosis, attracting patients from across the United States and even overseas. The hospital's medical staff were renowned for their dedication and compassion, working tirelessly to care for patients in the face of a deadly epidemic. As the tuberculosis epidemic worsened, Seaview Hospital underwent several expansions to meet the growing demand for treatment. Additional pavilions, wards, and support buildings were added to the campus, increasing its capacity and capabilities. The hospital's reputation continued to grow, solidifying its status as a premier institution in the fight against tuberculosis. Despite its early success, Seaview Hospital began to decline in the mid-20th century with the advance of antibiotics and improved public health measures. As tuberculosis cases declined and alternative treatment methods became available, the need for specialized tuberculosis hospitals like Seaview diminished. By the 1970s, Seaview Hospital had closed its doors for good, leaving behind a sprawling campus of abandoned buildings and overgrown gardens. The once thriving institution had become a ghostly reminder of a bygone era, its halls empty and silent. The abandoned halls and decaying buildings of the Staten Island Monastery have fueled numerous tales of haunting and paranormal activity. Visitors and urban explorers have reported a wide range of eerie experiences, from encountering ghostly apparitions to hearing disembodied voices and witnessing unexplained phenomena. One common legend surrounding the monastery involves the spirit of former patients who are said to still linger within its walls. According to some accounts, these restless souls are trapped between the realms of the living and the dead, forever bound to the place where they once suffered and died. One of the most frequently reported phenomena at the Staten Island Monastery is the appearance of ghostly apparitions. Visitors have claimed to see shadowy figures moving through the abandoned halls and corridors, their forms flickering in and out of sight. Some describe these apparitions as resembling patients in hospital gowns, while others report encountering spectral nurses or doctors tending to invisible patients. In addition to sightings of ghostly figures, visitors to the Staten Island Monastery have reported hearing strange noises and experiencing unexplained phenomena. Disembodied footsteps echoing through empty corridors, the sound of doors slamming shut on their own, and mysterious knocking or tapping noises are commonly reported occurrences. Some have also described feeling sudden drops in temperature or experiencing feelings of intense unease or dread in certain areas of the monastery. Many individuals who have visited the Staten Island Monastery claim to have had personal encounters with the supernatural. Some recount feeling of inexplicable sense of being watched or followed as they explored the abandoned buildings, while others describe hearing voices or whispers that seem to emanate from empty rooms. A few have even reported being touched or grabbed by unseen hands, leaving them shaken and frightened. The reputation of the Staten Island Monastery as a haunted location has attracted the attention of paranormal investigators and ghost hunters. Armed with cameras and audio recording equipment and other specialized tools, these individuals have conducted numerous investigations in an attempt to document evidence of the supernatural. While some investigators claim to have captured photographs or recordings that they believe to be paranormal in nature, skeptics remain unconvinced, attributing such phenomena to natural causes or, you guessed it, the power of suggestion. Nevertheless, the allure of the monastery's haunting reputation continues to draw both believers and skeptics alike. In recent years, the Seaview Hospital has attracted a new wave of visitors interested in urban exploration and historical preservation. While the site remains off-limits to the public due to safety concerns, photographs and videos taken by urban explorers offer glimpses of the monastery's haunting beauty and tragic decay. Efforts to preserve and restore the monastery have been ongoing, with various organizations and individuals advocating for its protection as a historic landmark. Despite these efforts, the future of the monastery remains uncertain, as the cost of restoration and maintenance continues to present challenges. So to conclude, the story of the Staten Island Monastery is a tale of triumph and tragedy, innovation and abandonment. From its humble beginnings as a tuberculosis treatment facility to its current status as a haunted relic of the past, the monastery has captured the imaginations of many. Whether you believe in the supernatural or not, the eerie allure of the monastery's abandoned halls and ghostly legends continues to fascinate and intrigue visitors to this day. So has anyone ever been to the Seaview Hospital in Staten Island? If you or anyone you know have, let me know in the comments below how you felt. Hopefully it was eerie. But this is all I have for you today. Thanks for listening.